Hello everyone, it is Saturday, July 21st, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. Got Delilah's cheap little crown for the hat of the day today. Why not? Alright, this show is always unofficially sponsored by my man Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process. This stuff, he makes aluminum art out of anything. Amazing stuff. www.facebook.com/WASPAA. Wally Fortier, BMF, incredible artist, and diehard Broncos fan. Nothing wrong with that. He's got Peyton Manning. We'll see how he does against Tom Brady. Ha! Don't think so. And then, of course, my good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani, KJLloydOganoGold.com. Good stuff right here. Great way to start the day with some awesome coffee, and the coffee's good for you. And my friend Crystal, amazing friend I worked with in jolly old England. Wally I worked with here in Texas, where men are men and the bulls run scared. Alright, anyway, so there's your sponsors of the show. Beer of the day. I have not had this one yet, and I'm excited. I just picked it up. I've had the blueberry one. This one is Rascal's Wild Red Premium Raspberry Lager. 8%, which means it'll kick you in the face. It's out of Blue Dawg Brewing Company, Baldwinsville, New York. Hey, see, there are some good things that come out of New York. And it's not the New York Yankees. We'll go with the pizza. We'll go with the beer. Traditional bottle opening apparatus. And traditional beer drinking apparatus. 45-degree angle gives you the best pour. Oh, look at this. I'm starting to wonder if this is a beer or a Derek Jeter styled wine cooler. Interesting. Cheers and beers to all of you. Oh, this smells good. Wow. Doesn't taste like beer, but this is definitely an orgasm in a mug. This stuff's amazing. A lot of raspberry in that bad boy. Love me some raspberry. No doubt about that. Premium lager brewed with spices and with natural flavors and color from juice added. Good stuff. Alright. Now, time for the birthdays. Birthday shout-outs. Send one right out to my bubble-chasing badass friend, Nick the Dick Flanagan. Nick, my man, worked with him in jolly old Japan. A great man, one of the hardest working men I've known. And I found out he lives here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And Nick, seen you a couple times. Movie night for our kids. And dude, it's a pleasure to work here, to work with you again. I don't directly work with you this time, unfortunately, but tell you what, man, we got to hang out sometime. Just want to give you a shout out and say, what's up, brother? And folks, I've known Nick for 12 years, and the guy is truly an awesome man. Great friend, great guy. And we've gone on trips together. Oh, man, Guam. I believe I think we went to Korea together, if I'm not mistaken. We ever make any of those Philippine or Thailand trips? I can't remember. All I know is those good times. All right. Now, here's another man I worked with in jolly old Japan. My good man, Joey Ayala, who I haven't talked to since 1959, it seems like. But happy birthday to you, Joey. Hope you're doing well. Haven't heard from you in a long time. But drop me a line. Let me know what you think of the show. Let me know how you're doing. Love to hear from you. Definitely a great man. Used to hang out all the time in the club in Japan. Good times, good people, good food, good friends. Great friends. All right. And to my cousin, Jason Whitmore. Born in the exact same month, day, and year as my friend Joey. That's right. And Jason, happy birthday to you, my friend and fellow cousin. Yesterday was your sister's birthday, Jennifer. Jenny, milestone for her. She's got a year and 1 day on you. I haven't forgotten your birthdays. But happy birthday, my good cousin and friend. Hope you're doing well. I know you're a big-time family man, equestrian expert. Awesome stuff. Me? Nope. The only thing I know about horses is horsepower. Ha! Alright, I know a little bit about horses, but not a whole lot about them. But they are awesome. Jason, you're awesome. Love to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you are. It looks like you are. I know you don't get on the Facebook much. Maybe you'll get on for all those great birthday greetings. I'm sure you have by now. And hope you're having a wicked awesome day. Alrighty. Delilah's busy playing with her friend Taylor today. But she's been on the show every day for quite a while. I'm very proud of her. And she'll probably be on tomorrow. We shall see. With that said, how about some additional shout-outs? Now, these are going to be folks that inquired about last night. My daughter and I last night went out to go see what they call the Anson Lights. Anson over in Texas. And supposedly, these lights are like haunted and stuff. Now, it was my good friend Jessica Dickinson who told me about it originally. I had heard about him a little bit. She had gone like a few weeks ago. Said it really scared the crap out of her. And then my buddy Blake Cushing, who I work with in jolly old England. This guy, now I've known Blake a long time. I've known him like 6 years. And he's a bubble chasing badass. And Blake and his better half, Holly, big shout out to you. Jessica, big shout out to you. I've given you a lot of shout outs on the show. Why? I don't know. I guess you're just like that cool. But I work with Jessica here in Texas. And she's like totally cool, total sweetheart. Real short. But she's the type of girl. It's always those nice girls you don't want to piss off. So Jessica, I'll always be cool to you. Because you're always cool to me. And thank you so much for your assistance and help with the Anson Lights knowledge. Blake and your better half, Holly, thank you for your help with these Anson Light thing, with the knowledge of the Anson Lights. You're the one who told me you could face either way. Well, I'll tell you what. This is what I did. Delilah and I last night drove down that county road 387, which is on the right side of the cemetery. We drove down there about a mile and a half. And what we did, the first time driving back on that dirt road, facing towards the U.S. Route 180, I saw a set of headlights. It sure looked like headlights that were, slowly driving towards us. Once you get to a certain spot, they were gone. And once you hit the top of the hill and hit that stop sign at the cemetery in front of the U.S. Route 180, couldn't see those lights. Now, Delilah and I sat for about 20 minutes. And then we went back down the road again. And coming up that same road the second time, saw lights, but they weren't nearly as bright. Just kind of odd. So that's the only thing that I really noticed that was kind of different. Now, there's people that have said that they've seen lights in the cemetery. Well, duh. Half the gravestones in that cemetery have like these little lanterns and stuff. It is kind of creepy how the shadows, you get the flags blowing. There's that one light that's at the entrance of the cemetery, and you just constantly see shadows blowing, moving around. So a little creepy, but nothing really. But Delilah and I weren't freaked out. Now, and this is mostly for you, Blake and Holly and Jessica, because you folks mentioned the Phantom Lake and said you're not buying it. I haven't made it out there yet. I will do that sometime. I want to make my own judgment of it. Now, ironically, the Ghost Hunting Association has debunked the Anson Light theory. However, they have not debunked the mysterious lady of Phantom Lake carrying a lantern and moving up to car windows with a white wet dress and no eyes. Tell you one thing, if I ever see that, this hair will be gray. I guarantee it. Ugh. Just sounds really creepy. I've heard it's pretty creepy up there, so. Northeast side of Phantom Lake. Anyway, I would love to take a whole crew of people up there. Jessica, love to take you up there. Danny, How about a shout out to my man Chris Crowley? He chimed in on some stuff last night too. He's a great man I work with here in Yeehaw, Texas. And right now he's in a leadership class to become a better future leader. Chris, what's up, my brother from another mother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're going to kick ass, take names, kill commies for mommy, and become like a distinguished graduate or something, because you're a sharp guy. So, and how about a friend from a shout out for my friend Sherrie Borders Grantham. I worked with her in good old California, the land of fruits and nuts. And she's like way cool. She mentioned that she was freaked out as well about the... she mentioned... Oh, no. She didn't see anything at Phantom Lake. That's right. Because she had her four kids with her. And they scared the hell out of that Phantom. So, be interesting to see. How about a shout out for my man Chris Sears, a spark chasing badass I work with here. And Chris, I'll give a shout out to your better half, Tanya. I haven't met her yet. Sounds like she's awesome. Not a surprise. I mean, hey, you're a pretty awesome fella yourself, you know. And awesomeness meets awesomeness. It's my philosophy. But Chris, we're gonna have to go out sometime. I want to go check out this Phantom Lake lady. I'm willing to. In fact, I'm even willing to go back to the Anson Lights. Maybe those that have been there. Squeeze me, Chris, Blake, Jessica, Chris, Crowley. Now, Blake's not here anymore. He moved to jolly old England where I worked with him there. But those that are interested, hit me up on the old Facebook or on the YouTube. Let me know if you're interested. I really want to make a trip with a bunch of people. And we can all, the more sets of eyes looking out for cool things, the better. Alright? And how about a shout out to my T-Tail Mafia man, fellow buddy, Steve Russell. Yes, snapper. Snap ahead. What's going on, huh? He's a diehard Baltimore Orioles fan. Much respect for that. They're actually playing pretty well this year, aren't they, Steve? Steve's living in good old Hawaii. Now, I worked with him in jolly old England. And he, like me, total goofball. Great guy. He's a crew puppy. Just funny as can be. Funny looking, too. I love you, Steve. No homo. But, Steve, we got to get together again sometime, man. I miss the hell out of you. I really do. And I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Becca Crouch. Total sweetheart. Living in Kansas. From Buffalo, Oklahoma. And, just want to say thank you for the stories last night about the ghost stories that you had, that you shared. Pretty wild. Wow, that would be scary to be held down like that. Yeah. I don't know if I can handle that. That would scare the ever-living shite out of me. Now, Becca, you are totally awesome. Wicked awesome. And hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better. Remember, you got those 2 beautiful daughters there for you. And a great hubby. Great family. Just want you to know, someday we will meet in person. Got to do it. It's got to be done. All right, real quick. Trying to keep this show a little shorter. Did you know that on this day, July 21st, 1990, Pink Floyd performed The Wall in Berlin, Germany, where The Wall used to stand? Pretty ironic, huh? Just thought I'd throw that out there. Did you know that in 1984, the first documented case of a robot killing a human being happened? Yep. And I don't have any info on it. You want more info? Look it up on Al Gore's internet that he invented. Google it! On this day in 1959, the Red Sox, this is something I'm not proud of with my Red Sox, okay? Pumpsy Green was the first black player to play for the Boston Red Sox. What's disgusting is the fact that the Red Sox were the last team to integrate baseball. I remember Jackie Robinson did that April 15, 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers. It took 12 years after that before owner Tom Yawkey decided to allow a black player to play for the Red Sox. Sadly, Tom Yawkey, great owner, but was racist. We could have had Willie Mays, okay? But Tom Yawkey did not want him because he happened to not be, quote-unquote, the right color. That's some real bullshit right there. And I'm still pissed off about it. And that was 61 years ago. 62 years ago. We could have had Willie Mays signed 1950 and playing with the Red Sox in 1951. Bet you we would have had some World Series titles. Yeah, I'm a little angry about that. On this day in 1931, Belgium got their independence from the Netherlands. Yes, Belgium became a country. 1831, July 19th. How about them apples? Used to be part of the Netherlands. Not no more. But they both brew great beer, especially Belgium. Best beer in the world, I'm telling you right now. How about some additional birthdays? On this day in 1968, soccer star Brandy Chastain was born. Yeah, she's the one that famously ripped off her top and was wearing her black sports bra. Hey, men can do it. Why not women, right? In fact, I wish more women would take their shirts off, honestly. Why not, you know? Hell, they got the same chest as us men do, except they look better. And some men out there have moobs anyway. I don't want to see that. Anyway, on this day, 60 years ago today, 1952, July 21st, legendary comedian Robin Williams was born. And this guy is absolutely hilarious. Amazing, amazing man. Happy birthday, Robin Williams. On this day in 1924, Don Knotts was born. Obviously, second-hand man to Andy Griffith in the Andy Griffith Show. Mayberry. Don Knotts was hilarious. We miss him. Rest in peace, Don. You were truly wicked awesome. And on this day in 1899, legendary writer Ernest Hemingway was born. How about that? Sadly, he committed suicide in 1961 at the age of 61. Alrighty. Now, how about the episode of the movie of the day? Or in this case, we're going to bring out Twilight Zone Season 1, Episode 4. And the episode was called The 16mm Shrine. Originally released October 23rd, 1959, excuse me. And that one right there. Yeah, that one. Basically, an aging former movie star, Ida Lupino, lives and dreams in the past. Despite the efforts of her agent, Martin Balsam, she refuses to leave her screening room until she disappears. Basically, what happened was, in this one, she sits in a private screening room watching her own movies, her old films, and she misses it. She's had trouble trying to, with her acting career. And the maid walks in the screening room, finds it empty while bringing her a meal. And what does she see on the screen? That's right. Barbara Jean Trenton, played by Ida Lupino. She went into the movies and disappeared to permanently live in the past. Tell you, folks, I should have been born in 1938, graduated in 1956. And I kind of live in the past myself, I'll admit it. Hey, they don't make stuff like they used to, I'm telling you. The music was better, the cars were better, and you only needed a one-income family. You only needed one income. Ugh, nowadays, alright, time for the song of the day. Now, I have not heard this one before, but I was just taking a quick listen. I just did a search, 1957 rockabilly. Feel like some rockabilly today. Countrified rock and roll. And this one's called Rockin The Blues by the Rockets, Spartan Records. I don't have the number of it. Not a lot of info, but here you go. Let me know what you think of this one, because I ain't heard it before.
Everywhere you go up and down the street,
Yeehaw!
With a foot tap and feet, every Johnny Shunk with his new kind of sound. Everybody's doing it.
This is about as close to country as I get, folks.
Alligator and a blue suede shoe. Tonight, honey, baby, gonna rock the blues. I'm gonna rock the blues like they never been rocked before. We're gonna rock the blues like they never been rocked before.
Now let's see.
Just rock and roll and rhythm.
I think my friend Jason, my cousin Jason Whitmore might be a country guy. He strikes me as one. Like every good old school song, a good instrumental break. I think my friend Jessica Dickinson's a big country freak, if I'm not mistaken. Chris, my friend Chris Sears, I don't know. What do you like? Don't really know. Me, I'm not a country guy. Hear my old school doo-wop, rhythm and blues, gospel, rockabilly, and real rhythm and blues. And I'm I'm talking the 1947 to 56 era, 58 maybe, for rhythm and blues.
Rock and roll and rhythm is getting me more and more.
How about that? A second instrumental break. Good stuff, folks. You obviously hear the Elvis influences. Elvis really brought rockabilly to the forefront. He really did. But remember, you wouldn't have ever had Elvis if it wasn't for rhythm and blues and blues. I'm telling you that right now.
Everywhere you go up and down the street, there's the rock and roll and rhythm with a footpath beat.
Because that's what Elvis listened to.
Everybody's doing it for miles around. See you later, alligator, and a blue suede shoes.
See you later, alligator, blue suede shoes. How about that? A couple classics from 1954. Oh, excuse me, blue suede shoes, December 19, 1955.
It's rock and roll and rhythm, it's getting me more and more.
Good stuff. I like that one. That's a good tune right there, folks. All right. Well, you know what? 21 minutes. I still got to try to cut it down a little bit. It's all those random facts of the day that really slow things up. But you know what? Plus, I told a ghost story. But you know what time it is? That's right. It's time to make like a fetus and head out. So everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking or driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for scumbags like Eli and I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And for Peyton Manning fans out there, Jessica, remember this. Eli's got 2, Peyton's got 1, and my man Tom Brady's got 3. It takes 2 Mannings to equal 1 Tom Brady. Keep that in mind. We'll see y'all tomorrow, folks. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.